All rise. All rise. The Honorable OG Truth Hurts presiding in the case of the facts, the stacks, and the truth versus the feelings of the fielders. You now may be seated.
Ladies and gentlemen, as we go into the court case, we have the Honorable OG Truth Hurts proceeding the case of Mad Mike Sports versus the Fieldings Brigade. OG Truth Hurts. Doo-doo, tss, 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 doo-doo, tss, 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 doo-doo, tss, 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 tss,
All,
doo-doo.
all may be seated. All may be seated. We're here to try the case of the defendant, one Mad Mike, aka Michael Anthony Linson, as he's been charged with aggressively blinking, mentioned about Justin Fields. Now, we're just here right now to gather up all the facts, the stats, and the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so we can come and settle this very troubling case. Now, I will turn it over to lead counsel to present said case. There will be no outbursts, no demonstrations while the court is in proceeding. Counselor, you may proceed.
Thank you, Your Honor. But before we get to the facts, the stats, and the truth, I want to call out all of the jurors that have come in here today. Thank you, jurors. We're gonna call out with first juror is Live Oak. Thank you, Georgia Texas boy. Thank you. We have a D Coleman $5. Mr. D Coleman, thank you for the $5. Hold that verdict until the end of the trial. We very much appreciate you. We have Dat Ham. He's here. We have Mr. William Amy, Big Ant, John St. Clair, Engine number 9. We have Miss Pamela Johnson, aka Hey Auntie. We have Miss Sonia Howe, Wallace Smith, D. Coleman, Bernard, and Southside. Uh, Ladies and gentlemen of the jury and of the court, one Mad Mike Sports is being charged with a couple of egregious felonies against, dare I say it, the Justin Fielders. Um, he is being charged with um, aggravated blinking, malicious eye bulging. Um, he has been charged with. Uh, Let me get the proceedings here. Oh my gosh. Yes, he has been slanderous truths against Justin Fields. It's noted here. Unsolicited negative outbursts about Justin Fields to include his quarterback play and soliciting improper facts and stats and the truth against Fields. Uh, Defense, what say you?
You think you can do this to me? I think you are the fucking hell. You fucking ready, goof? You think you can do this to me? I ran this fucking city.
Let's have counselor. Could you please calm down? Calm down. Your client, please. We will not have this type of demonstration in my courtroom.
Mr. Sports, please calm down. We're going to bring up Exhibit A.
While I was doing this goddamn blinking,
Do we need to take a recess?
you fucking money go.
No,
Do we need to get a cup of milk
no, no,
for Mr. Sports? Do we need to get a cup of milk for Mr. Sports?
no, Your Honor.
I ran this fucking time.
He's just fine. I'm going to ask Mr. Sports. Is it true that you Mr. for aggravated blinking and a misdemeanor for aggressively staring? Is this true?
I mean, they had a big ass booger in his nose. I mean, how the fuck can I not? That shit was all up and down. Look, it was hanging out like you like a. I don't.
Could you please answer the question, please? We don't hear anything about coming out of the nose.
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Now, Mr. Mad Mike Sports, is it true that in the game that you spoke of, in the game of Tampa, the city of Tampa that you spoke of, you said, and I quote, Justin Fields is not a quarterback. He's an elite, but not a quarterback. And with that response, one of the people that was beside you gave you a disrespectful nod, and Mr. Bad by Sports, it is written here in the documentation that your eyes came out the sockets. Can you explain that to the court, please?
Oh, Your Honor, what do my eyes got to do with it? He fucking sucks. What do my eyes got to do with it? Look, he.
Well, Mr. Sports, you are being charged with aggressively.
Okay. Yeah.
In order to blink, you have to use your eyes. Could you please answer the question, Mr. Sports, before I hold you in contempt?
Okay, Your Honor. Okay. I mean, I may have.
You may have, or did you? Either yes or no.
I'll rephrase the question, Your Honor. I'll rephrase the question. Mr. Bad Mike Sports, is it true that when you told a certain fan of yours that he has not yet proved he could elevate a team beyond 4 games, and he's only amassed 10 games in 4 years, did you not say that he was improperly prepared for the Atlanta Falcons?
I mean, I may have told him to do so.
You may have, or you did, Mr. Sports. I'm getting very, very impatient. I am ready to render a verdict. If you can't effectively answer,
Objection.
ain't no objection in the damn courtroom.
I like to pass it. I like to pass the questioning to.
Not fair, Your Honor.
I like to pass the questioning to to our stenographer. Stenographer, what have you written down so far for Mr. Sports?
Well, I'm glad you asked. So far, what I have written down was he was boogers. Justin Fields sucks. And y'all can kiss my ass. I kind of paraphrased it in a certain way, Your Honor. Does that sound like correct for what you heard?
Well, we want the facts in the case, and if that's factual, you have to present the facts. So, yes, that is okay.
Okay.
Okay, Your Honor. Thank you. Now I have opposing counsel But before we get to the opposing counsel, one of his family members are here to speak on his behalf by the name of Coach Unchained. Coach in the jury box. Coach, would you like to come up on the stand and say a few words yeah, for the testimony?
And Mr. Coach, I don't appreciate the outburst in my courtroom. Next time we'll be held in contempt. Life ain't fair.
I don't live there. This is videotaping. You got to come and get me, Your Honor. Anyway,
We have planes on deck.
Objection.
all I can say, free Mad Mike. Justin Field is not that guy. Thank you.
Oh. All right, all right, Your Honor. Now I'm going to turn it over to the opposing counsel of one of he's from the law firm of Sam and Sam. We go OG Sam. Are you there, sir?
Yes. If it pleases the court. If it pleases the court, kangaroo or otherwise. Mr. Mike.
Yes, sir.
On the week of, was it where week 5 or was it week 9? Justin Fields, did he or did he not throw a pass that hit his offensive lineman in the back of the head?
Yes, sir. He did.
Yeah. Um, how many passing yards would you say this Justin Fields has thrown for this past season, sir?
How many passing yards, sir?
Yes, passing yards.
About 25 passing yards. About 2,500. Roughly 2,500.
All right. Now, ladies and gentlemen of the jury, the state would have you to believe that 2,500 yards is a requirement to be a legitimate quarterback, but it is not. Mr. Mike,
Yes, sir.
upon the results of this year's season by Justin Fields, would you say that it would be required to pay him $50 million for his upcoming season?
Is that a requirement?
Yes.
Yes. Yes. It's roughly about $50 million. $50 million for a quarterback. Yes, sir.
Now, would you give that money to Justin Fields?
I'll give him $50.
No. No more questions, Your Honor.
Let me interject. Let me to the meat and potatoes of the case. All I care about is goddamn eye blinking. Now y'all pissing me. Y'all pissing me off. I got some oxtails and rice waiting downstairs. Need y'all to get that. I'm about to go in my chambers and come back out with a.
Thank you, Your Honor. We'll try to stay on topic. So, if it pleases the court, I wanted to bring up Exhibit B. Mad Mike Sports was faced with this right here, saying that Mr. Fields could save the Atlanta Falcons from obscurity, and when Mr. Mad Mike Sports said how, the person said he would be a great running quarterback. To which replied Mr. Mad Mike Sports allegedly says to the person, "Is that all? I thought quarterbacks throw the ball too." To which the person in question told Mad Mike Sports he doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about. Mad Mike Sports responded with his eyeballs and staring aggressively. What say you?
Sir, I had some eye crispies. I wasn't like I wasn't being disrespectful. I just had eye crispies. I had a a long night of drinking. You know,
Not guilty, Your
you know.
Honor.
I mean, I just had some eye crispies. It was I wasn't trying to be malicious. Just the eye crispy. Sometimes you just you wake up and you have a long night. I just you know got me some $40 hollow, and it was really good. So
$40.
I slept really.
How damn it!
Yeah, the
Now,
$40 hollow was good. I slept good that night. The $40 hollow it really did some good things
now,
for
Mr.
me,
Mad
and I
Mike
slept well.
Sports. Now, Mr. Mad Mike Sports, was the $40 holler at Red Roof Inn or was it at La Quinta Inn on Berkshire Avenue?
Objection, Your Honor. Is this really necessary? Like, is that
Objection,
legal?
Your
Is
Honor.
that legal?
Yes,
Objection.
Your Honor.
Relevancy.
Objection. Objection. Suspension.
Relevancy.
Please stay
Okay,
on.
Excuse me. Can I interact? Mr. Judge, can you send the plane?
okay, Your Honor. I have one last question for Mr. Mad Mike Sports. Mr. Mad Mike Sports, it is alleged that there was an incident prior to this conversation where one of the nickname of Baba Yaga comes into question, aka Desmond Ritter, and you were told that the numbers were not the same against said Justin Fields. When people have told you time and time again that the numbers were better, and you rebutted the numbers are the same, you guys just don't do your homework. Just say you don't like Ritter. What say you, Mr. Mad Mike Sports?
I mean, I did kind of allude to the fact that they don't like um, white lightning, as I call them. I may have done that. So yes, I did. I don't think they like white lightning. I don't think they don't like Mr. Matt Ryan Jr. So I did in fact say that, sir.
Did you or did you not agree to the conversation where they called Mr. White Lightning Bernard with the good hair?
Sir, a good see these $40 hollers may be an addiction for me. I really don't remember. I can't recall exactly.
Well, I will interject. I understand. I'm a little experienced in that area, and I understand what you're going through,
Thank you, Your Honor.
Mr. Sports. I think that it's really based on everything we've heard just about enough. Uh, and this is a very, very, very troubling case. And it's just a case of natural reaction to a whole bunch of dumb shit. And with that, Mike, Mr. Sports, I find you not guilty.
Yes, yes,
He's
yes.
free.
Thank you,
He's
Jesus. Thank
free.
you, Jesus.
He's free.
Oh, Lord.
Not
Damn
finished.
it!
I'd like to thank my mama.
I'm
My
not finished.
mama shut down here in heaven for me. Thank you, mother. Thank you. I
What?
appreciate it. Thank
That
you, mama.
nigga guilty.
Thank you, mother. Thank you, Jesus.
I'd like to thank everybody for coming out today. You guys actually used
Excuse
your
me.
time and everything. The
Can I
jury,
get my plane ticket?
I find you not
the
guilty
honor,
by
the,
reason of insanity and to the Arkham NFL Asylum, where you go 90-day evaluation and in no way you are to wear Justin Fields boxers.
Running is not this.
Yeah.
It's reported. Thank you for the jurors for coming in. Your service was greatly appreciated. Mad Mike Sports has been vindicated versus the Justin
Thank
Fielders.
you, thank you, thank you, thank you, Jerry. I
We
appreciate
can
it.
now
Thank
get
you
back
so
to
much.
our regularly scheduled program of terrorizing people with the truth, the facts, and the stats. So help you all.
Lord help me.
Now we want you guys to go out into the hall and get some refreshments while we reconvene. Thank you.
Whoa,
Boy.
what?
Now, see, let me say, we
Oh, boy.
had to do this.
Oh my gosh.
This was unnecessary and stupid to a lot of y'all. Now, now y'all can walk it out.
Right.
Okay.
Now,
Just,
Sam
Oh my
Johnson,
god.
things to get,
you did a great job, the judge. I'm saying.
My reason that said it. I felt a little way about that one. Damn. My reason of
Bro, I'm over here
insanity.
crying.
Good God.
Bro,
Oh my
I'm over here
goodness.
crying. But
But
all right,
but
see,
but look,
you would have been all right, man. My boy free. But Mike, you gotta leave these Justin Field throw babies alone.
right, right. Now look, y'all, look.
Uh,
There's
We are
stipulations.
going. This is the last show we are going to mention this man, and we're going over this. Now we got two more. We got a couple more topics. Then we gonna get to some NFL news. So y'all hang tight. But we wanted to let y'all know this is how serious the foolishness is. All right. One more again. We're gonna do this one more. So this right here is what we gonna talk
Coach
about
said
now.
I
So
need
we
my
get
plane ticket. God damn.
right. And the reason why we bringing this topic up because for one thing we're going to get deep into free agency and everybody you're hearing around the news the list of quarterbacks in free agency, we know the list of players. What we're trying to establish is, listen, man, we're trying to focus on what the Falcons could possibly be able to do. This right here is just a waste of time. We didn't beat this dog to the point where we can't beat him. But reason why we brought this up with Mike because Mike made a short, if y'all haven't seen it, and the man basically blinked his eyes. And for blinking his eyes, he was put on trial.
Close your eyes, Mike. Close your eyes. Close your eyes.
Close my like seriously.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's stupid. These people just
All I did was blink my
So
eyes out.
this right here
That's it.
pretty much.
you can't pick no more.
So since Mad Mike since he's been vindicated,
man.
I'm gonna let him take charge of this right here because this is actually a serious issue within the fan base. So Mike, go ahead, man. And this is any opinion against Fields is wrong, and it's a question. So Mike, go ahead, man. You got the floor.
Absolutely. To be honest, man, let's keep it like my thing is with that video, and it goes to prove exactly what we're talking about. I could say anything. I made videos where I stated like people have asked questions. Who do you believe throws the better deep ball? I said Desmond Ritter's good. You look at the percentages, you look at the numbers. Desmond Ritter actually has more deep completions from 40 to 50 yards. He actually has more completions than Justin Fields. But when you look at the numbers, in the middle of the field, 20 plus yards, that goes to Justin Fields. So nobody focus on that. I got 138 comments. Okay. I asked a simple freaking question. Nobody wanted to answer. And that question was, tell me something outside of his mobility that he's great at. It was simple as that.
Yeah,
140. Hold on, Sam. Look, I had 4,000. This video is over 4,000. Okay, 4,000 views. 138, almost 150 comments, and no one would tell me what he's good at. But I make a video and it stated everybody believes that I hate Justin Fields. Even though one of my biggest videos to date is exactly that. Him, Justin Fields. As a matter of fact, let me give you the exact numbers on this video. The exact numbers on this video goes as that video is 29,000. All right. And it goes as this: Justin Fields did not play in the loss to Texas. I go on to state in that video that Kirby Smart is a liar. Quote unquote, the exact on the thumbnail is what a hypocrite. So if I was such a Justin Fields hater, why would I make a video about Justin Fields not playing against Texas? Does that sound like haters to you guys? Like that doesn't sound right. Not one time have you ever heard me say, I hate the guy. I said he fucking sucks. You guys says Desmond Ridder fucking sucks. So if these guys have the exact same numbers,
Just two fucked up players.
these two fucked up ass players. That's not hating. It's not hating. These are the truths. And when the video go, as the video goes, it goes, everybody thinks that Mad Mike hates Justin Fields. I didn't say a damn word. And those comments on that video goes, let me just read off of you. I know this is a long question, so forgive me one, but I want to read out a few comments. Okay, 20 comments on that video. It's still growing. All right, so this is one that I really like. This is the shout out to Quiz George. I can't wait until the day Justin is running touchdowns up and down the field and Mike complaining how inaccurate he is with a Matt Ryan jersey on. Go ahead, hater Mike, smartest cat in the class, obtuse king. Now, what do you guys think is what's wrong with that fucking comment?
Hold on. Whoa. Hold on. Let's break that down. Break it down for me.
Let me see if I can upload that. I'm gonna see if I can upload because I want people to see this, that I'm not making this up. Okay. So K-Star, go ahead. I'm gonna try to upload this.
Well, Juan, you want me to hit this comment right here? It said Ridder got the same numbers, but if you watch the game, Justin Fields has more potential than Ridder. Ridder doesn't have anything you could build off, but what he showed, no flashes of greatness. For one thing, if we're basing this off of what they did against Atlanta, that means Joshua Dobbs is just as good as Justin Fields, bro.
That's what it said.
All right.
They got the same facial structure. Yeah.
I mean, that'll be there. Yeah. One just bald as hell.
May I approach this from the ironic perspective?
Hold on. Let me finish this off though. But going off the question, what you said about any opinion against Justin Fields is wrong. I mean, let's be honest, man. I was in that comment section in that video where Mike was talking about the question, and I think it's a bunch of hypocrisy because if you got smoke for every quarterback's mishaps in the entire league, but if somebody brings you a mishap or con of said Justin Fields, now the world is ending. See, I always get the fact is he was drafted in the first round for a reason. I want to ask everybody here on this screen. When a quarterback is drafted in the first round, coach, what is the expectation of that said quarterback drafted in the first round, especially in the top 10?
He's ready to play now.
Which means if you're drafted in that top 10, you are expected to be a game changer to that franchise. Because if that is not the case, then you don't need to be drafted that high.
Makes sense to me.
See,
But he can run.
I'm telling you, and it's so sad to me because if these same people got this much passion about a guy coming to Atlanta Falcons as much as they are about helping their own damn community, we wouldn't be fucked up right now.
Mm.
So let me ask. So let me ask Rutabaga a question. Let me ask Chuck a question about this. This is gonna be kind of a far-fetched question. Would you castrate yourself in order for Justin Fields to be a Falcon?
Oh, oh.
Would
They
you
ain't
go
got
through?
none now.
No,
Would you go?
he mean.
Would you go through the castration process for Justin Fields to be here?
And
Because
he talking about no ointment now. We ain't talking about no iodine, no ointment.
we done spent almost 2.5 months talking about the very same shit and taking the attention away from the team. Now y'all keep talking about we gonna be upset if he comes here. What if he doesn't come here?
K Styles, we have one yes.
Um,
Go ahead, Sam. I know you've been itching to say.
Oh, he said he ready to cut them balls off of Justin Fields.
He ain't got no damn ball.
Hated it.
Man,
Hated
I
it.
think that's a lady anyway, y'all.
I was about to say the same thing, Coach. I was thinking the same thing. He ain't got no damn balls. He ain't got nothing to cut. So they gonna say yes.
all right, so he said can't wait till the day Justin Fields
yeah.
running touchdowns up and down the field, and Mike complaining about how. First of all, we're bragging on rushing touchdowns and mad that somebody talk about in that, bruh, that don't make no sense.
Oxymoron.
It's an oxymoron.
That's
Let me throw something else out there too. I want to throw something else out there. When you look at his stats, and you talking about whether or not I'm a complain about this dude. Like this is what we mean about. And this is the first time I'm gonna actually break down Justin Fields because look. This is what I mean by there's little to no there's little to no games. Like if you look at his touchdown percentage, it's actually lower. All right. It's lower. It's the first year's 2.6, 5.3, and 22, and then he took a decline and this year with 4.3. 10 interceptions, 11 interceptions, and 9 interceptions this year. All right. First downs, he played more games, so he's gonna have a little bit more first down. But like even the first down um is actually roughly the same as far as the success, uh, and that's about 38%, 36% last year. But he had 38% his rookie year. So there's really no growth when you look at him. Everywhere you go, the yards per catch 11.8 in his rookie year, and then 11.7, and then again this year 11.3. All right, and these are the numbers that he had when you're talking about. Everybody says that he doesn't have weapons, but it's actually getting worse when you got one of the better coach, one of the better receivers in there. All right, 4 quarter comebacks. Anybody want to know? If anybody know how many he's had in his career?
How many?
Yeah.
Two, two his whole career. 4 quarter comebacks, game winning drives. He's had 3 total.
So that
Desmond Ritter had that in 1 year, and he didn't even start the entire time. He had this. He accomplished that what Justin Fields had in 3 seasons in 1 fucking year. And you're putting me on trial. You're putting AFN on trial for this shit that this guy has all. Desmond Ritter accomplished that shit in a year, and not even a full year. It was a year where he got benched. Do you know how pathetic that has to be for a quarterback who's played 3 years and a guy that you say suck accomplished what he's accomplished in a single fucking year? That is embarrassing. It's disgusting, and it's a downright atrocity. How can you explain this? Because a first round quarterback is supposed to be, whether we like it or not, whether you guys want to admit it or not, these guys are supposed to be generational. So let me pose this question to everybody, including the crew. If you're not doing generational things, what are we? Then what is it? You're not doing the things that you're supposed to be generational. It's supposed to be generational. Again, everybody in the chat, and I'm gonna ask this again. What does Justin Fields do outside of running the ball, being athletic? We're gonna throw winning out of that. And I guess we can we're gonna throw running, being athletic, and wins out of it. What did this guy do that's so good that got you guys wanting him to be an Atlanta Falcon? That's all. It's a simple question. I'm willing to hear it. Because let me say this too, because everybody want to say, well, he can move out of the pocket. That's still using his athleticism. Does he command the huddle? Does he go through his progressions? Like, what does this guy do so well that makes you guys want him to be in Atlanta Falcons? And I don't want to hear anything about, oh, he didn't have this guy. Oh, he has a Kyle Pitts. Again, it's about his skills. What does Justin Fields possess? What skills do he possess that's going to help amplify this Atlanta Falcons offense?
besides running the football, y'all.
That's all he does.
Well,
Hold on. How many yards did hold on, can I ask a question?
Go ahead, Coach. Yeah.
I'm just saying, I'm looking at stats now. Justin Fields had 2,500 yards passing. Desmond had 2,800 yards.
Yeah.
I guess I can't count. I think that's 300 yards more.
Mm-hmm. It is.
They both had 13 starts. Same amount of starts.
Same amount of starts.
So 28,
Now,
25.
Let's get to Sam. Sam, what you gonna say now?
well, seeing as how there are a lot of nails already in this coffin, I'm going to put probably the last two in one name. And that is Mitchell Trubisky.
Ooh.
In Mitchell Trubisky's time in Chicago, he had the Bears as a playoff team. Since drafting just
Did he ever
Justin Fields, they have done nothing but trend downward. Not up, not better, not good, not getting better. The organization has went downhill since drafting Justin Fields. Now I'm gonna get a little similar to Mike and ask a question. What in the entire hell is on Justin Fields' resume that warrants you to think he's gonna come here and change life for this organization? He's had a top 15 tight end at his disposal since he was drafted. Still couldn't win. You gave him DJ Moore. Still couldn't win. You want to talk about getting out of the pocket? He runs to sacks. You are talking about a guy that has got sacked in the game 9 times, twice, 7 times, 6 times, 6 times, 5 times. This is all in the same damn season. 3 years, people. But yet y'all want to ball Desmond Ritter up in one little tiny trash can after 18 games, but you continue to get this garbage over here in Chicago, pass, amen, a second chance. It's everybody else's fault. It's the coaching staff. It's the organization. But you don't say it's Justin Fields. I done seen this movie before, and I know how it ends. Woo. You want to talk about what's trash? How about the irony? The irony of y'all talking about his coaching situation, but you won't. But you call Desmond Ritter trash with the exact same thing in the shorter amount of time. You're willing to give Justin Fields more money? More years to be garbage even more for 3 more years?
How many quarterback coaches did Justin Fields have?
Himself.
He's went through 3.
They still haven't answered the question. You see this. Instead of answering the question, you continue to say, "Oh, sound like hating." Well, you sound like Rain Man, okay? Okay, Rain Man. Do you know any other word besides hater and hating?
Definitely.
Answer the goddamn question.
I'm about to say what it sounds like to me. It sounds like they don't believe in him as much as they say they do. If
They don't.
answer the question.
Now, before we get to the next point, like I said, Brian Peoples, appreciate you, man. 199. He said also top 5 in defense he had. Yes, but I haven't seen any answers. I've been checking the comment section. I ain't seen a whole bunch of answers.
No, they don't have it. Like I said, 4,000 views on that video and growing, and still no one would tell me what he's good at besides running.
Let's go.
For every turnover you could talk about with Desmond Ritter, I could talk about the same instant kind of pass from Justin Fields.
Let's go to the bottom line. It ain't like Justin Fields had top level on defense. Let's stop that, okay? They literally went out and got probably top 3 to 4 defensive linemen. So we can talk defense till we blue in the face. You know, you want to talk defense. As improved as the Falcons defense was this past year, we make 3 tackles instead of 7 and 10. We 10 and 7. Okay.
Hold on. Let me. Rutabaga said this is his answer. Again, we didn't talk about money. We talking about skills. Are you slow or are you slow? We said skills. What does he possess? The skills he possess: accuracy, deep ball accuracy, touch. Does he command the offense? Does he have ability to audible, the time in the pocket, escaping sacks? Like, what does he do so well that Desmond Ritter or any other quarterback can't do? Because he's supposed to be generational. When you look at Matt Ryan when he came out, just for Matt Ryan, for example, I could even throw Matt Ryan out. I'm going to go to a guy that we just saw in the Super Bowl. Not Mr. Patrick Mahomes, Mr. Brock Purdy. Brock Purdy in college was a guy that commanded an offense. He had impeccable accuracy and he had the moxie to be able to come back in games. He was incredibly accurate in college. And this is what you're seeing right now in the NFL. Okay? So I can actually talk about guys that's in the NFL right now. I can even look at Jimmy Garoppolo. Jimmy Garoppolo had the exact same skills that Brock Purdy had coming up. He was able, you look at, this is why Jimmy G continues to get opportunities because he can actually command an offense, manage an offense. He's a little bit erratic in his deep balls. He throws a lot of interceptions when he tries to throw the ball deep. But you look at his the intermediate routes, he's pretty damn good. So I can tell you from each quarterback what he's good at. Justin Fields cried. He whined. He snitched on his coach and said, I don't want to do that. I don't feel comfortable with these play calls that he snitched on national TV on his coach.
And y'all want that here.
Hold
Yeah.
on.
Go ahead, Kale. Go ahead.
Okay, C-Dog here said Bears defense is trash. According to these numbers, Chicago Bears defense was 12th in the league.
Wow.
That mean
Top 15.
That mean they were better than
12.
That mean they were better than 18
Right.
of the defense. That mean they were better.
Right.
Scoring defense.
Right. Now
The
you
Falcons-
do realize
the-
now
the-
the Bears.
The Falcons scoring defense was 17th with 21.9.
Right.
Chicago
So
was
you-
behind it. Chicago was behind them 22.3.
Yeah. So now you do realize the Bears' DNA is defense, right? You do know that, right? So their defense is not going to be one of the areas that's lacking. Now, and I've seen somebody put a comment in, and I wanted to comment on it. I thought it was funny when they said he's got an arm. The question is, yes, he has an arm, but it's kind of hard to see how well that arm is when you're running 80% of the time. I'm just saying.
I'm looking at some more stuff. Go ahead, Truth. I'm still looking at some
He
stuff.
had 124 carries, guys.
Another excuse they throw at us is, well, Justin Fields beat the Falcons. Well, he played the Falcons twice. He played the Falcons in back-to-back years. Yes, they beat the Falcons. Bad. What happened in 2022, Warren?
I was front row. They drug him out the bins on a cart crying. Yeah. And so for that, yes, Justin Fields came in and he beat us. Guess what that's called? That's called get back. And the only thing that really helped them out, and I know this is really going to piss y'all off, was the weather. Because I can guarantee you, if you put the same two teams in that bins again, you have a different outcome. We went into that game. We went into that game knowing that was going to benefit Chicago. We know that.
Yeah, we was hoping it.
Yeah, we knew that. We said that. That was y'all. That was their day. That was their situation because they're used to playing in that kind of weather. We're not.
Hold on. So my bad, Juan. So if we're going off the notion that they beat the Falcons, so that means that Josh Dobbs deserves to be a Falcon. Baker Mayfield deserves to be a Falcon. Kyler Murray needs to be a Falcon.
Yep.
Will Levis should have been a Falcon.
Yep.
Sam Howell needs to be a Falcon. Trevor Lawrence needs
Bryce
to be a
Young,
Falcon.
Bryce.
Bryce Young needs to be a Falcon. And Trevor Lawrence needs to be a Falcon.
So I got a question. Why did he beat Green Bay neither one time? I think Desmond beat Green Bay, right?
Shout out to this Bears fan right here. Appreciate OG Baller for joining, man. Appreciate it.
What'd you say, Coach?
I say, didn't Justin Field play Green Bay twice and looked like shit?
Absolute horse crap.
See,
A lot of Chicago Bears fans like there's a mixed reaction to him, and I like we actually did a show with a couple of guys. Shane, um, the name is trying to escape me right now, but he was saying it's
I
like
think
he
he
would
said
much
numbers never lie. The numbers never
mm,
lie, something like that.
yeah, 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 and they have a pretty big following over there, and um, like I said, like his there's a mixed reaction in regards to Justin Fields, and a lot of people like want him gone. Other fans don't want him gone. So it's like, why would they have a mixed reaction to a guy that's supposed to be generational? And we can sit up here. See, the thing that you got to look at yourself in the mirror as a man, and it's like, I'm gonna just be honest. You some bitches. Why? Because instead of just saying, all right, this guy needs to get better, you point the finger at it. Oh, he had three offensive coordinators. Do y'all know how many offensive coordinators Matt Ryan had? Do you know how many coaches that Peyton Manning? Hold on. Let me get this out. Do y'all know how many offensive coaches Peyton Manning had in his ear? We talk about Jim Caldwell, Brian, not Brian, Bruce Arians, Tom Moore. Those are three guys right there, just right off the rip. The same thing for Aaron Rodgers. He's had multiple coaches in his ear. So the fact of the matter isn't whether or not these guys have coaches, because a lot of players don't have the exact same coach year to year. This is the myth that we hear. A lot of times you have the same head coach, and coach knows this, but your assistants change a lot. Why? Because they end up going elsewhere, going to other teams and getting coaching jobs, and then you have a different philosophy. So the idea when we talk about quarterbacks not having the same coach, that happens all the time, every year. It moves every year. This is a cop out when we hear when I hear fans and NFL players say, "Oh, I've had four different coordinators," and what did that got to do with you improving? What did that got to do with you going in the off season and working with a Chuck Smith to get to improve your game? We seen LeBron James and what he does off the court. We see what Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant do off the court. We see what these guys put their body through. T.O. T.O. literally in the middle of a fucking parking lot doing sit-ups, working on his craft outside the season. And we up here making a bunch of fucking excuses and saying, guess what? It's the coach's fault. It's the organization's fault. But guess what? Everybody was crying about 3 years ago, say the Atlanta Falcons are winning, and we're talking about all these Ryan, the dude Ryan. I always forget his name. I want to call him Ryan Stewart, but whatever the hell his name, the safety, Ryan Clark for ESPN. These guys went in on Atlanta Falcons. And y'all praised them. They said, yeah, the Falcons organization is trash. They don't know how to develop defense. And then we developed a defense. And then y'all said, oh, now the Falcons can develop talent. So since they can develop, hey, Tom, my boy Tom, man, I got a shout out. I know I was in the middle of something, but Tom, appreciate you, brother. That's my dog. Hey, I'm going to be on his show, Atlanta Sports Unlimited, tomorrow. But to go back to what I'm saying, it's like these guys have coaches. So instead of holding the player accountable for his growth, his game, we want to point at the organ. You want to point at the Atlanta Falcons. You want to point at everybody else and say, it's your fault I'm not great. Just thinking about that for a second. It's his fault that Justin Fields isn't great. Does that really? Does that really like this? This take and be honest with yourself. You don't have a job. You don't have money, and what you're going to say? My mama didn't push me hard enough. My daddy didn't push me hard enough. Just think about that for a second.
Take the
Because
position.
you don't have a job and you don't have enough money, you're gonna blame it on your mother, you're gonna blame it on your father, you're gonna bring it on Burger King for not calling you to offer you a job. Like this is what y'all doing. Y'all pointing the fingers at everybody else instead of looking at that guy and say, hey, dude, why don't you go out and actually look and put in the work and the ethic to go out and actually be great or get a fucking job? You gotta want this shit. That's what I'm saying.
Let me get this right here. Brian Peoples, man, appreciate you. 199. He said Matt Ryan got all his OC head coaching jobs, which is true, which is very true. But we're gonna jump to the next topic in this right here because I know this is going to be something very interesting. I know K Styles will probably enjoy this. We're going to read from the book of Justonians.
Oh my gosh.
So K Styles, and before we get to that, we got Miss Pam with the 999. Appreciate you, Auntie. She said Matt Ryan got all of his teammates paid. Absolutely correct.
He got his teammate kicked out the league.
Kicked out of wow.
By the way, to answer an earlier question, Matt Ryan had 6 offensive coordinators. One of those 6 offensive coordinators was his coordinator twice.
So K Styles, in the book of Justonians, what passage might you read that may enlighten the congregation?
Well, in a path of Justonians 10-4-1. As we look into this situation going into 2024.
Take your time. Take your time, Pastor. Take your time.
We look at the situation for what it is.
Situation.
There's a lot of money that's going to be involved.
Dollar.
And as the Lord says, you always have to make your dollar count. Now,
Dollar holla.
Now, thou, Throat Baby Field fans, may be upset with this topic tonight, but the reality comes down to it is this conversation isn't even about Justin Fields.
It really ain't.
This conversation is about you, Noah E. You, Aruda Baker. This conversation, Chuck, this is all about y'all.
Aruda Baker ain't got no balls.
My word.
We can talk about draft position. As the Lord says, and I will repeat one more time, we can talk about draft position. We can talk about why Desmond Ridder is a 3rd round pick. And why Justin Fields was picked in the 1st round.
Number 11.
But the reality of it is, instead of saying that y'all want him here because he makes you feel good and he reminds you of the past of which the Falcons had with the experience, nobody else on the team matters.
The swallowing.
So as we continue this conversation, just remember one thing. If Justin Fields is an Atlanta Falcon, are you going to hold him to the same expectation as you did Desmond Ritter?
Get your baby wipes.
In all honesty, if Justin Fields was a Falcon, if he was a Falcon, Lord says if he was a Falcon, watch is going to be everybody else's fault when he throws an interception.
Fault.
It's going to be the Lord Jesus Christ's fault that he tripped over and didn't
Say
get a
it
first
again.
down.
My Lord, my Lord.
Don't worry.
They're going to blame the government because the Falcons lost by 1.
There was a spy in the pocket.
Dog. It's your fault, Biden.
So as I repeat this one more time,
One more time.
this
Say it again,
conversation,
Pastor. Say
this
it again,
conversation,
Pastor.
this conversation isn't about Justin Fields.
Who's it about, Pastor? Who's it about?
Comprehension.
It's about a rutabaga. It's about Ardell. It's about Noah
Ardell.
E. It's about Sea Dog 1983.
I'm
It's
just gonna
about
swig
Chuck.
my communion water.
The problem is if you do not fulfill the Michael Vick prophecy, you will be the boogeyman in Atlanta.
Yeah.
Baba Yaga.
Baba Yaga. And it's so bad now that we got motherfuckers talking about Joe Milton.
Joe who?
Who that boy?
You said Joe who?
Joe Milton.
Who that there?
I thought you said Joe Mama. What y'all say?
Well, that's
You talking about
besides
that boy that got the name Milton now?
Joe Milton. What the fudge? What? Joe Milton.
So at the end of the day, it doesn't matter if he's a good kid or he's going to jail. What are you going to do on my football field?
That's it.
Run the damn ball.
Run the damn ball. I said, Lord have mercy. Said, run the damn
Run the
ball.
damn ball.
Touchdown.
Run the damn ball.
Touchdown.
As I conclude the book of Justonians, 10-4-1, we have to look at ourselves in this conversation. It says, what is the real reason why I want Justin Fields here? What is the real reason why we behind Raheem Morris? Did y'all think, were y'all really happy about Raheem Morris being the Atlanta Falcons head coach only for the simple fact that you thought Justin Fields would be the obvious choice down here? Or do you like Raheem Morris because he's an actual good coach?
They see the black in him.
We got a foe, and with that, Minister Six Man K, we got John Sinclair with our 499. We appreciate you, John Sinclair. He said, how many teams are knocking the Bears over to try to get Fields?
Somebody rocking, knocking the boots.
Oh, John hit the nerve.
How many teams?
Knocking at the door. Them up.
They're not
even
No, him, he ain't got nothing downstairs.
Yeah, he got that below the belt either. He gonna cut it.
Y'all know. Let me get this because obviously your comprehension skills ain't really good. I want to explain that, and we explained that reaction. That reaction was for what? Anybody remember what I said about this? Let me just see if anybody said that in the comments. Do y'all remember what we said about that in that same exact live show? Everybody said the exact same thing.
Well, I don't remember. I was knocked the fuck out. I
That
was-
live show. Let me just see what anybody remembers what I said in that show. Just want to see it's somebody. Anybody remember what Mad Mike said about that hire of Raheem Morris? Because it was pretty clear.
That wasn't our first choice.
I, I'm,
Yeah, that wasn't our first choice because we were looking for experience.
no, I
But
want the guy Aruda
once
Baker. Like he's so good at typing about Justin Fields. He said Mike was pissed about it. Do you see again? You can't answer a fucking question. Are you fucking slow or something? Just answer the fucking question. I didn't ask you. I didn't ask you about all that other stuff. What I said. I'm about to tell you what the fuck I said. Okay.
Well, I
no,
can't verifiably remember, but I remember me being one of the only people that was, of the disappointed mindset. Mostly everybody else was pissed off.
Yeah, everybody was a lot of people were pissed off. But I went on to that very same live and said the reason why, okay,
Yeah.
Mr. Aruda Bega, I told you why I was pissed off. Because I was thinking again, and I'm gonna say it clearly, why I did not initially like it. Because he reminded me every time I looked at him, it reminded me of Dan Quinn.
hmm
I did not say, okay, again, okay? So shut the fuck up. Don't mention shit that I goddamn said if you're not gonna say everything. Or you get fucking blocked. Don't try to call me out on no bullshit. I don't play that fuck shit. Y'all motherfuckers like to call people out, but don't want to talk about everything that we said. I said the reason why I didn't like it is because he constantly every time I look at him, and you can go watch the fucking live. Everybody can watch the live. I said he reminded me of Dan Quinn. Okay, so let's keep it real. This is what's wrong with you motherfuckers. Y'all like to talk about part of what people be saying. That's not what we do. If you gonna call me out and you gonna call AFN out, talk about every motherfucking thing we said. Don't try to look at parts of things that we said. Look at the entire message. I clearly stated I hated that particular move because he reminded me of Dan Quinn. So let's get it right. I never questioned his ability to coach.
Nope.
Not one time
Nope.
did I question his ability to coach. Not one time did I question his ability to relate to players. So let's get this shit straight. Okay? So thank you, Aruda Baker, and any motherfucker who think they gonna come at me and talk about part of shit that I'm saying. That's not what we do.
Actually, what
The
they
end.
should do is go pull up the shows from that very Monday that he got hired from my show to y'all show that night.
So let's
That'll
keep
kill
this
all
shit
that.
straight. And I appreciate you joining us every live show, but don't try to call me out and don't talk about everything that I said.
you got to remember, Mike. You got to remember, like I said,
I know he got a number one stick up his ass, but I don't give a shit.
look. See, when we don't talk about quarterbacks, he doesn't show up. You got to remember, the first time we saw his name was right around when the Bears beat the Falcons. That's the first
Yes,
time we seen his name.
exactly. We ever say
So,
yes? I know.
And we appreciate y'all run till that. Thank y'all for tuning
Thank
in.
you, Chuck.
But what we
Look, Chuck. Look. This ain't about me trying to be mean to people. All right, it's about people try to call you out and they don't tell the whole story. Thank you, Chuck. Me and Chuck, we always go at it, but like Chuck can be real. Okay, so let's
right
keep it real, dog.
now what we gonna do now because we over the hour mark. We gonna do something now. We gonna turn the page and we gonna go ahead and talk about stuff people
The
really
fuck
want
out
to
of
hear
here with
about.
that shit. You ain't finna call me out no bullshit. The fuck wrong with you?
NFL
Like
news
now.
update. That's what we gonna do. We gonna do
hold
the
on,
NFL news.
hold on. Somebody get that for me, please.
D. Coleman, Fields won't win us a Super Bowl. He's just a short-term bridge while we develop one we draft. Wilson same. Rather him in keeping Cap than take Cousins. Fields not perfect, but we need
Why the fuck? Hold on.
quarterback next year. What? What?
Look, bro, I told you, man.
I'm done talking.
What?
I'm done.
What? Yeah, wait, no. We gonna
That makes
sit
no
here.
sense, man.
No. We gonna sit here and we gonna look at you.
Hold on, everybody, look at the screen staringly.
What the hell? At least you know he's not perfect, but what the fuck you want him here for? I'm confused, man. What's going on in this world?
Yeah, these people, bro. Look, this is why we saying this is the last time we ever gonna talk about that. Y'all ain't know what the fuck you saying. Y'all saying the dumbest shit, and then Tony say, "Oh, you a hater." Motherfucker, you retarded. You slow. This is the most ignorant damn statement. What the hell did that even mean?
Man, his name is-
So wait. No, hold up. So you mean to tell me we already got a person that y'all say y'all wanted as QB2 in Desmond Ritter. You mean to tell me you gonna pay an arm, a leg, a butt cheek, and a calf muscle for a bridge quarterback just to develop
bridge quarterback.
one that you- Come on, bruh. But y'all go. But
I don't give a damn if Justin Fields come here. I don't give a damn if Justin Fields come here. If he here, good. Get the fuck out. I don't give a fuck about you Justin Fields fan. All right? Fuck all y'all. And I mean this shit. Because if y'all gonna sit up here and not talk football and talk facts, get the fuck out. We don't want you nowhere near here. Because we want to talk to people that actually want to have fun and be knowledgeable and debate about the game itself. This ain't the Justin Fields love fest. This ain't a fucking Justin Fields fan club. All right, you got plenty of that shit. You got plenty of them motherfuckers on Twitter and in Facebook. All right, go join them motherfuckers. You can jack the fuck off all goddamn night.
Oh, man.
Can you put that? I'm sorry.
Oh, man.
What the hell?
Bro, I'm still trying to figure out. You want to pay all the money to a bridge quarterback when you got the same
fucking bridge quarterback.
that's here. You got
Sounds
the same
stupid as hell.
Desmond Ritter right here, and he's already on the team.
So basically, what this sounds like,
I'm just trying to figure out what is he bridging to. I mean, what is he connecting?
6 wins.
See,
Dots. He connected dots. That's about all.
See, this is what he's talking about. See, like I said, he's looking for Justin Fields to give him that late night tip.
I know.
That's what that conversation is about.
He want that number one finger. He want that index finger up his anus. That's what the hell he want. Let's just come out and goddamn say it.
Get on your knees and tell me you love me.
Look. I'm gonna say it like this. Y'all can quote me and say this.
Y'all
may call people that like Desmond Ritter Desbians, but I'd rather be a Desbian than what the hell y'all are. Y'all worse than Swifties and the Beehives. Jesus Christ.
And I look, I don't want this kid to fail, but I want you motherfuckers to get the fuck away from. Don't come back to AFN. I ain't got time for this ignorant shit. You motherfuckers are ignorant. You gonna pay $40 million for a bridge quarterback and get rid of fucking draft picks. What the hell? Y'all crazy as hell.
And he got the same numbers as the quarterback. He got the same.
A bridge quarterback that's been a starter for 3 years and has not even seen enough wins in the goddamn season to remotely not see a postseason, smell, touch. But y'all out here thonging out about 12 wins in 3 years. 4 years.
It ain't even 12.
Wait now. But then want to quickly turn around and say, well, getting rid of trash. Well, what the fuck is Justin Fields?
I should have put this shit on Mad Mike Network. Maybe gonna kill me.
What the fuck is Justin Fields then? When the whole organization has gone straight downhill with no breaks.
That shit in the sewer.
See, what we're looking at here is it's a case of where the popularity oversees the reality. The reality of it is as much as people talk about Justin Fields and the trash organization and the trash players around him. Like I said, you look up the numbers yourself.
Yeah.
No, number one pocket time quarterback in the NFL. Second in the league in rushing.
Mm-hmm.
Receivers totaled almost 3,500 receiving yards.
Mm.
12th in defense and literally a point and a half behind the Falcons in points given up per game.
Yeah.
So the Chicago Bears is not as bad of a team as y'all like to claim that it is.
Right.
It's the cure that.
The problem,
Yep.
the problem is from where he was drafted and where they traded up to get him at. He
Mm-hmm.
has underachieved in Chicago.
Oh wow, D Coleman hitting, but and
Oh God, he
we gonna
called him
switch to the
EJ.
Not
yeah,
EJ
Emmanuel.
Manuel.
So, so,
Wow.
like
Wow.
you said, the problem is not even Justin Fields. Justin Fields is an innocent bystander by this conversation. This really is just
It ain't about him. It's not about Justin Fields. I'm a Georgia fan. I root for this guy. I still root for him to succeed. But this is not about him.
Excuse me.
It's he is a failure and he's doing it to himself. He does not have, we can easily say that this guy could have better coaching. Yes, every team can have better coaching. That's not exclusive to Justin Fields. We can say that about Ritter. Hell, y'all did say it. Y'all cried and bitched and moaned about Arthur being gone. Now he gone, and y'all don't want to hold that same standard.
Arthur,
What are we
Arthur
doing?
Smith literally lost his job because he mishandled Desmond Ritter.
Yeah,
And
right.
now, correct me if I'm wrong, but I know for 14 years we heard that a quarterback's supposed to make everyone on his unit around him better,
He's getting paid.
That part.
regardless of the
That
talent.
part.
We heard that for 14 years. So you're gonna sit here and you're gonna stand on your little sour little soapbox, stand there, a nail, stay still, whatever your damn name is. Okay, and want to talk, make excuses for him for 3 years. His habits have not changed in 3 years. His progression has not changed in 3 years. His trending in any direction has not changed in 3 years except for one, downhill. You cannot explain that except for he trash.
Now, I'm gonna get this $5 from Fred Butts. He
Thank you,
said, "Put
Fred.
Ritter with Zach Robinson and watch how good he is." Yes, and that's what you're afraid of. And I'm gonna tell you why. And then we're gonna jump.
There's
We're gonna
five
jump to
of
this.
them.
We're gonna jump to the next topic because of the simple fact, and they've already said it. They see potential in Ritter, and I'm gonna say it again. Ritter won 90% of the games the Falcons won this year, which was 6 out of 7. Now, with that being said, you got Zach Robinson. You got Zach Robinson. You got T.J. Yates. They've already seen where he needs to improve. Y'all are scared that if this young man gets some proper development, now you got to change your tune because guess what? You basically you can double them games. And yes, I said it. You can stamp it. If you give this young man proper development, he can double the games we won this past season.
My thing is,
talking about the Chicago Bears were that bad for that. I was about to say if the Chicago Bears was one of the worst teams in the league, like y'all say it would, they wouldn't have won 2 games with Tyson Baggett at quarterback.
Just saying.
First of all,
A Division two quarterback. A Division two quarterback.
no. First
A
of
Division
all,
two quarterback.
let's take that off the board. The worst team in the NFL was the Panthers, so y'all can miss me with that bullshit. You can't put Chicago nowhere near there unless they played worse than the Panthers. They weren't bad. I don't want to hear it. Justin Fields just did not fit the assignment. Sorry.
you know what?
He underachieved. That's just what
Thank
it
you.
is.
That's just what it is.
Let me ask y'all a question. Let me ask you a serious question to everybody. All right. Who is the most, if you look at Brock Purdy and Justin Fields, who is the most skilled player? In terms of athletic ability,
It's
the
gonna be
ability
Justin
to throw the ball, it's Justin Fields,
It's gonna
right?
be Justin Fields, yeah.
So why is it that a guy that doesn't have the skills that Justin Fields has plays so much better with him, with his team.
He's using his brain
Because
cells, son. He's using his
Oh,
brain
you know
cells.
what? I'll use a better comparison. Let's throw CJ Stroud in here for a second.
Oh God.
Before this season came around, do anybody know where Nico Collins,
mm-hmm.
Dalton Schultz, and Tank Dell was ranked as far as in their positions before this season started?
Go ahead, tell.
Neither one of them motherfuckers was anywhere near the top 25, 30 in their prospective position.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Rock. See, Rock just fell right into it. You fell right into it because this is exactly what I mean. If you know anything about Kyle Shanahan, he never, especially his offensive line, he liked the scrubs more than he liked guys that actually are ranked in the top 50 or 100 in the draft.
That part.
He likes the guys that actually work harder. That's why he preferred. If you look at his roster, guess what George Kittle came from? Guess what he was drafted in?
Third
I'm
round,
just saying.
I think third or fourth round or something.
That's what I'm saying. These guys are not first round talent. Debo Samuel is probably like the only one. If you look at that roster, and the right tackle, I don't even think the right tackle is still there. I think the right tackle, McGlinchey. I think Matt Ryan cousin. I don't think he's even there.
He's in Denver.
You see what I'm saying? Most of his guys and on the offense of always guys that's below the top 100 in the draft.
Mm-hmm.
Why is that?
Low expectations. Goddamn, they're able to be coached up.
Mm-hmm. So the fact that the matter is not the talent or it's not the coaching as it pertains to Kyle Smith. It's because these guys are willing to work hard. Because his system never changes, so it can't be the coaching. These guys are hungry, and when you have guys that are hungry, these guys will work harder and they play harder.
Mm-hmm.
That's the reason why his teams are always successful. If you would go back to the Atlanta Falcons in 2016, we had we traded for the left guard whose name escapes me right now. We had Adam LaFleur. Adam Levitre. We had an old aging, he was still good at the time, Alex Mack, and then we had Chris Chester, and who was the right tackle?
Was it Ryan Schrader?
I think it was Schrader. These guys were outside of Mack, and these guys were on the downside of his career. Mack was on the downside of his career. He retired 4 years later.
Jake Matthews was a baby on that offensive line.
He was a baby on that offensive line.
The thing about that offensive line right there, they started all 19 games.
All 17 games.
All 19 games.
Yep.
16 season. 3 players. How was y'all when y'all found out that Alex Mack played? Alex Mack is only the third guy in the history of the league to play in the Super Bowl on a broken leg. The first two being Jack Youngblood and the aforementioned Terrell Owens. Terrell Owens played with Philadelphia against New England on a broken leg.
Broken leg. These guys want it, man.
Yeah.
These guys, a lot of these guys that's drafted in the first round, they're not hungry, and this is why Justin Fields is a detriment to himself. If you look at the first rounder every year in each draft, a good 60% of those guys are failure, and that's just me being lowballing them. A good 80% of the draft, especially at quarterback, are failures.
I looked up something today.
Breaking up, True.
Hold on, you're breaking up, True.
I said, how old was y'all when y'all found out that Desmond Ritter was was born to a 15-year-old mother and didn't have a relationship with his daddy? He didn't have a two-parent system like Justin Fields. He didn't have a silver spoon in his mouth in the city of Louisville.
They was homeless for a while too. He said.
They were
Oh yeah,
homeless.
yeah.
His
Hey,
grandma, his grandmama had to take him and his mama in to take care of both of them.
Yeah.
Desmond Ritter's mama is only 39 years old.
hmm Do you know what that does to a person? That means that no matter what y'all say about him, what the fans at the stadium say about him, what people in the news and stuff think about him around the league, he got that dog in him. He's durable mentally.
Was already married with a kid when he got.
Mm-hmm.
Like y'all, like I hate to say it, but he may have his moments as a human, but he ain't broken by what people say. He don't care. That's why he had enough confidence in himself to say, "Hey, during the draft now, I want to bring a Super Bowl to Atlanta." And I'm gonna be honest with you. I believe that's why a lot of y'all don't like him, because he got confidence to say the stuff that y'all think he shouldn't say. Because based on where he landed, y'all don't think he should have a voice to say that. Let's be real.
So
Yet,
And we don't.
yet y'all want a guy who left back front threw his coaches up. But
so so Truth breaking up bad.
Well, I can repeat what he said because I know exactly what he's saying. In other words, you want a jacked up in the head guy who went to ownership on the coaching staff, who's not a locker room guy, doesn't play well with others. Let me see what else. Can't read defenses. Hasn't won but 11 games in 4 years, but somehow he's gonna change life here. I don't. The math ain't mathing with me right now. It just ain't.
So
Well,
You know, y'all. I've seen a lot of y'all talk about how he had a trash O line, but when y'all was talking about him coming here, y'all was talking about how many rushing yards that he had.
whoa,
Hmm.
whoa, 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 whoa,
Let
whoa,
that
whoa,
sink
whoa,
in.
wait, hold up. I got a question, and then we gonna get ready to end the show because it's getting late. If a person, or if a person like Justin Fields was subject to a trash O line, how did he have the longest pocket time in the NFL?
Hmm.
no no no
Hmm.
no number one Justin Fields, number two Lamar Jackson, most pocket time
Hmm.
for a quarterback in the
Hmm.
NFL.
Hmm.
You can go to
Boy,
Man,
got
pro
had to be. Had to be, boy.
look. You go to Pro Sports Reference and look it up for your damn self.
That ain't me telling on you. That's the numbers telling on you.
Second,
Precinct time. That's
look,
the number.
look,
Precinct
look, look. Second in the league in rushing. So the old line ain't as bad as you think they are. You got a 1,400-yard receiver in G.J. Moore, a 700-yard tight end. Like you said, all your receivers combined for 34 or 3,500 yards on the year.
Okay, and with that being said, because we want to give y'all evening back, I want to thank my brothers for getting on this panel tonight, and I want to thank y'all for tuning in to the 411 Pain ATL Sports in game court session. But from all of us to all of y'all, court's adjourned. We out of here, cause I'm
and
home.
all you feel fans
Hey,
who come over here just to sit up here and talk about how much we're haters, you can suck my left toe.
Got
Ah, you
Don't
y'all.
thought
come
he was
back.
gonna say Manscaped.
hey, 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 hey,
Don't come back. If we such haters, bye. Stay the
my,
fuck away.
my,
We don't want you here. Okay?
my,
Don't
see,
comment. Don't like. don't even look at it. We don't want you here. If you're gonna sit up here and talk about Justin Fields all day, this is not the channel. We don't want you here because we want to talk to the Jet Life. We want to talk to the Dre Murphys. We want to talk about whatever Eric Mack, Reggie C2K, D Coleman, Miss Pam. We want to talk to the real fans. We want to talk to you, cop loving. Let me go. Let me go.
No,
Let me
no,
go.
no.
Let me go.
No, look. All you gotta do is
I mean cock, and cock is as in chicken. Okay.
A gun chamber. Yeah, gun chamber.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm.
what you mean? They got their mouth around the mouth of the pistol. That's what you mean.
Hey,
No. I'm talking about chicken. We talking about chicken. I'm talking about the cocks.
No.
Okay, the real cocks,
The
So
roosters.
we got.
the roosters. Yes.
We're gonna take this last $5 for Fred Brutz. He said even Master said Ritter was not bad and had no coaching. Well, there you have it. We're gonna get up out of here.
He done told us that too.
But before we do, Coach, what you got going on tomorrow morning, man, on the bird?
Tomorrow, talk a little bit more Falcons talk. No Justin Field talk, no but Falcons talk. Free agency. I'm gonna do a mock draft with a scenario, and anybody else want to come on and do a mock draft, they're welcome. That's what it's about tomorrow.
I will be joining. Tom Pollen. I appreciate you, Tom, coming up. It'll be around the same. It's about 11, 12 o'clock, so it'll be around that time. But I appreciate it. I appreciate everybody who who wants to talk football with us. All right. And at the end of the day, we ain't here, and we ain't for everybody. We not here. If you're a singular player, lover, we are a group of guys and a group of fans that loves the Atlanta Falcons and love to talk football. So if that's not you, stay the fuck away from us. We don't want you here. We not for everybody, and nor do we try. And nor are we going to continue to do what we do. We're going to give people every aspect of every player, negative and positive. And when we wrong, we're going to admit, and we're going to be right here the next day, the same day, to say that we wrong, unlike you guys. So thank you, everybody, for continuously supporting us. We love you, but all you other motherfuckers, fuck y'all.
Hey, look, all you gotta do is, if you don't want them to get on the channel, if you don't want them coming around, just don't talk quarterback.
Yeah.
If you if we don't talk quarterback around here, they not gonna
show up anyway.
They not gonna show up.
I love the quarterback position. So I'm a talk it, but like we know that's how they get down. They're only here to talk about the quarterback. So if that's you, this is not for y'all. The end.
Well, but with that being said, we out. Thank y'all for tuning in. Go to bed.